Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming's Redstone Tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to build my flush on and off nether portal. Now, flush means that it's completely flat against the wall, and I'm sure you guys know what on and off means. So we click this button, and our nether portal turns on. And then we click the button again, and our nether portal turns off. Now, of course, I don't need to go in the nether portal. I'm pretty sure you all know what's in the nether. But let's just start building this thing, guys. So for this build, we're going to need a 4x6 spacing. We're also going to have to dig down at least 2. Now, for this build, we're going to need, let's take actually out the red wool first, because that's going to be our input block. But we're going to need 11 sticky pistons, 9 redstone repeaters, 4 redstone torches, 17 redstone dust, 2 dispensers, a stone button. It cannot be wooden button. It has to be a stone button. We're also going to need 10 obsidian for the frame of our nether portal, and we're also going to need 3 slabs. Any slab really doesn't really matter, but I'm going to be using stone slabs. And we're also going to need some blocks of choice, like I'm going to be using quartz for my walling, and I'm going to be using smooth sandstone for my flooring. So actually, let's take out the quartz for now. So once you've gotten your 4x6 spacing and you've dug down your 2, come to the bottom left hand side and just count over 1. So 1 like that, and then put 2 sticky pistons facing upwards like this with 2 blocks of choice right above them. Next, what we're actually going to do is just put in our nether portal real quick so I can get rid of these blocks. So just put 2 blocks right here. This is going to be the bottom part of your nether portal, and then pretty much just make your nether portal. You can make it a full nether portal if you really want to. However, I choose to use only 10 because it really, if you're doing it on survival, obsidian is really annoying to get sometimes, especially if you don't have an efficiency pickaxe. So there we go. We got our little nether portal in right now, and we can actually take out our slabs now. So right here in the bottom left-hand corner where we started, we're going to put a slab upside down next to this sticky piston. So put it upside down right next to it like that. Put dust on top of it. Put a block right above the dust and put your button right here. This is where you can start it. Of course, I'll show you where the input is so you don't have to put your button right next to it if you don't want to, but I'm just going to keep it right next to it for this build. And let's get rid of this as well. So now we can get rid of our button. We don't need our button anymore, and I'm going to be using blue wool, I guess, for the first circuit. So from where our slab is right here with our dust on it, we're just going to bring our blocks all the way down to the back, 1 away from the back. So bring it down 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then I want you to put dust along the first 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. And then the last block right here, we're going to put a repeater on 4 ticks delay. Next, what we're going to do is going out this way, we're going to put a block, and we're going to put another repeater right here on 4 ticks delay, and put a block up right in front of it next to this obsidian block. Now, right on top of this block, we're going to put a dispenser facing towards us, towards the nether portal. I can't remember that for some reason. This is where our bucket of water is going to be going to turn it off, but we're not going to put our bucket of water in there just yet. Just leave everything like not in any dispensers until we're completely done, just in case we touch anything and anything like that. You don't want the water leaking out everywhere and destroying stuff. Next, what we're going to do is put a block up right in front of this 4 tick delay repeater right here. We're going to put a torch on top of it, a block on top of the torch, a torch on top of the block, and a block on top of the torch. So you should have an on torch and an off torch with a block right there at the end. Next, what we're going to do is come out to the right hand side of this block with the on torch, and we're going to put another 4 tick delay repeater coming out of this block. We're going to put a sticky piston facing upwards with a block on top of it. That will create a monostable circuit. Put a block down from it going back towards our dispenser right here with dust on top of it. Then coming out of the block with the dust on it, we're going to put a repeater down 1 block on 1 tick delay. Put a block in front of it, and then put dust right here going into this set of sticky pistons right here, and then put a block right next to this dust so it activates that sticky piston over there. So put a block right there like that. So now if I click the button, these 2 should go up. So boop, they go up. Click the button again, they'll come down. Beautiful. Alright guys, so now that we got the bottom pistons in and our water bucket dispenser, we can now work on our double piston extension and our fire charge dispenser. So what we're going to do is just come back here, and where this off torch is right here, we're going to come out 3 blocks from it. So 1, 2, 3 like that. So it should look something like this. And we're going to put dust all along them. And then right off here, off the 2 middle ones right here, we're going to put 2 double piston extenders like that, and then 2 right on top of them as well. And then we can take out our block of choice and just put it right in front of them like this. So this is what it should look like when it is opened. Next, we're going to do is swing back over here again, and then right off this top block right here above our off torch, we're going to come 3 blocks out as well, 1, 2, 3, and put dust all along these 4 blocks like that. Next, what we're going to do is come 2 blocks out right above these 2 sticky pistons, 1, 2, and put dust all along these. Then come down a block next to the top sticky pistons, 1 here and 1 here, and then coming out of both sets of dust right here, we're going to put 2 repeaters on 2 ticks delay with a block in front of them and dust on top of them like that on both sides. and then put 2 torches coming off the sides of them like this. And that should be our double piston extender. So now if we click this, it should close completely. And then if I click it again, it should open up. So now all we have to do is put in our fire charges, and then we can put our water bucket and stuff in to make sure everything is working right. So all we have to do is right here off this dust, this bottom dust right here, this block, we're going to come out with blocks right here. Like, you know what, let's use a different color since it is something different. Let's use yellow wool. Like that. There we go. We're going to come down a block like this, right out of this dust, and come over 3. 1, 2, 3. And then put 3 repeaters here, all on 4 ticks delay. So just put them all on 4 ticks. And then right off the side of this obsidian block, this one right here, just come out 2 blocks from down from the bottom. So 1, 2. And just put a dispenser facing towards the obsidian block like this. So it should be facing towards it. Now that I just broke that, I have to put it back. But it should be facing towards the obsidian block. And this is where our fire charges will be going. So then what I want you to do is look right at this top obsidian block, right above the dispenser, and just place dust down like that so it activates this dispenser. And we should be done. So now all we have to do is take out the stuff to fill in our dispenser. So this middle one right here should have only 1 bucket of water in it. And then this side one right here has to be filled up with fire charges, because right now on console, we don't have the luxury of using a flint and steel on our obsidian doors right now. So now that's it. We should be done. So if I click this button, it closes. And then if I click the button again, it should turn on. There we go, guys. That's how you build my flush. Oh yeah, also, well, we're not completely done yet. I got to show you guys how to take the input out in case you don't want the button right next to it. So let's just fill this up so it just looks nice. Here we go. There's our nice little wall. Right here is actually our flooring, so I'm going to be using smooth sandstone. Just put my nice little flooring in like this. There we go. No, not like that. Like that. There we go. So now if you don't, in case you guys don't want the button here, then you can actually remove this one slab that we needed this whole entire time, and then you could just bring this out anywhere. This is your whole input right here. So literally you could bring it over here if you want to. It doesn't really matter, guys, but I usually like leaving it right. Oops, I did not mean to do that. But I usually like leaving it right next to the door because you don't really need to hide a nether portal. I don't see there being a reason to hide a nether portal unless maybe you have one spot in your nether that you have a secret little area you want to put a bunch of chests inside your nether. Then I guess you can hide it and make sure no one can find it. But other than that, I'd rather you just probably keep it right here with that nice slab right here like this. Put that back with dust. But there you guys go. That's how you can extend out your button in case you want to hide it somewhere else. But there you guys go. That's how you build my flush on and off nether portal. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Peace.